So for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to record a video about house chores. And don't even ask, you know? But anyway, let's start. While house chores are some things that I like to do, a lot of people don't. And I want to talk about that a little bit. You know, just for the sake of talking about something that I do every day that not a lot of people talk about. Also, another thing is, why do Americans say do the dishes if you can say wash the dishes? I don't get that. You don't do the dishes? Like, you do the activity of washing the dishes. You don't do the dishes. You know, they're already done. They're made. I don't know. Anyway, weird American stuff. So the thing about house chores in general is that house chores are things that you have to do, kind of. I mean, some people don't. Some people hire people to do that. Some people simply ignore that. And yeah, that's a point that you can make. But you know, if you want to live like a normal person, you really gotta do that, you know? And it's something that I've been doing since I was a very little kid. My parents are pretty strict, and they like organization. So I've been doing that ever since I could, you know, walk and then process information on my brain. So I'm always organized. I like to be organized with things. I think that an organized environment is something that makes everything, you know, better in general. Like I don't like any dirty stuff on my kitchen, you know, or on my room or in my house in general. So and there's this thing, a lot of people don't like house chores, and I think that not liking house chores is never smart, you know. It's a thing that you gotta do, you know. So not liking a thing that you have to do is never smart. It's never smart, because what is liking things in general? Is it something inherent? You know, you do the first thing and then you decide, yeah, I don't like that. Because it's an activity, you know? It's not like food. It's not like food, you know? Something that you taste and you say, yeah, I don't like that taste. You know, and since I can't change that taste, I'm gonna eat that again. I'm not eating that again. But again, what is liking or not liking? Because it's a thing like sushi, for example. Sushi is a very, you know, common one here. So at least here in Brazil. A thing that people don't like at the first glance, at the first taste. They taste 1-2 times and they don't like it. But if you insist a little bit, your mouth, your I don't know, your tongue, your taste, it's gonna be used to that, and then sushi is gonna become something pretty delicious. And it was like that with me. So I guess it's the same thing with house chores, you know. But people keep saying that they don't like it. So with sushi, if a person doesn't like it in the first time and keeps eating it, they're saying to themselves, yeah, maybe if I keep eating that shit, I'm gonna like it because a lot of my friends like it, you know. And so I'm gonna be more social in that way, or anything like that, or just, you know, like to eat with those hashi, like those little sticks, Japanese sticks, which you eat food. I don't know, maybe you like the aesthetics, something like that. And then you push yourself a little bit, and you start to genuinely like that shit. And that doesn't happen with house chores, because people are always, well, I don't like it. I hate to wash the dishes. I hate to clean the floor. So if you keep that mindset up and you're saying that to yourself that you don't like it, yeah, probably not gonna like it at all. Never. Because, you know, the more you do it, and the more what you say to yourself, I don't know, to some extent, can become true, you know, can become reality. And so, if you will have to do it for our life, you know, there's not a single day in your life in which you don't wash the dishes. You should be trying to like that, at least. You should be making some effort to actually trying to like to do it. So your life is going to be better, you know? You have a happy moment, or at least not suffer so much every day because you have to do it every day, you know? And that comes down to a lot of other things too. If you really if you really think about that, there are some things that you gotta do, you know, some things that you can't really escape, right? And those things that you can't really escape, try to like them. Try to like them. It's like going to school, right? If you're a teenager or a kid, like if you have to go to school every day, do your best to try and like it, you know? So you have to kind of get used to all of the things that you do there and try to like them a little bit, you know? Try to like the food that you eat there. Try to like the friends that you are with. Try to like the subjects, the teachers that you're dealing with every day. And trying to like is not passive, you know? You just don't force yourself like, I like it. Don't convince yourself like that. You do actions, you do things that make those relationships and those moments better. For example, like if you get an A, doesn't matter what subject it is, you're gonna start to like the subject a little better. Believe me. You know, if you see that you are capable of doing it, that you can understand the things, you're gonna like it a little more. Believe me. You know, the sense of having bad grades in anything lets you let you not like it in a way, because you feel like you're bad at it, so it's not for you, so why would you bother doing that in any way? So try to study a little bit for once, you know, and try to really get interested in the things. Go beyond what you're just studying and try to look to something that you like in that subject. So physics, for example, is something that, you know, anyone that really searches into it a little bit, just the curiosity things, the interesting things, you're gonna like it, man. I mean, it's impressive, the things that you see in there. Yeah, and that goes with other things too, like languages. Could be French. I don't know what you study in your country. French, Spanish, English. Trying to find things that you love about studying the language that can involve that and use that to your favor. Because if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna have to do it anyway, try to enjoy it, because that's gonna make your life happier every day. And so it's a good goal to have in life. Don't simply assume that you don't like things, and don't simply assume that you like things either. Assume that you can change by yourself, you know, with actions. It's not passive. It's not something that you wait for. All right, so that's what how chores have taught me, in a way. I hate when shit happen. Really. Look. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. There we go. You know, another great thing about house chores is that they are very good triggers. You know, and what they mean by a trigger is that something that you can do and that will start out you in the productive mindset that you want to have, in case you want to have that, right? So I have ups and downs with productivity. I don't think that productivity is something, you know, that should be aimed towards all the time. But I think that sometimes you need that boost, you know? Sometimes you just need to get some things done. And that's the kind of the adult life thing, you know? Even if you are a teenager or if you're at college, some things you gotta have, sometimes you gotta have things done, you know? And getting things done is not always easy, especially if you don't have to get a lot of things done all the time, right? Because if you are in a very productive mindset and you're running all the time and you are, you know, constantly moving, it's easier. And I tell that by experience, you know? It's easier to just do things because you're already there, you know? Yeah, and also the best part, definitely, of house chores is that you can brag to yourself about how organized is your fucking wardrobe, man. Don't look at those wires though. I can't do anything about them. But yeah, boy, yeah. Organization, bruh. Woohoo.